Hi everyone, it's Adrian Leah. This is going to be a sewing video. So I started making the sewing machine cover. I'm still deciding on whether I'm doing a babusia or motanka for the cover. Um, I didn't get far in the last video. I picked out the main color and the inside. So I pinned this side together, and the other side I'm going to attach the parts before I sew it onto the cream color for the inside. I did a little bit of sewing before this video, like less than a minute of sewing, because I finally fixed my dress. One of the straps broke, so I just sewed it over a couple of times and it feels secure. Um, Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking maybe I should have done the other side, but I'm really happy that I actually did it. And I feel like I noticed that around January maybe, but I wasn't going to wear the dress then. This is, I'm not sure what style this is, but it's like fitted at the top and then it flows at the bottom. So it's comfortable. And before I start sewing, I got this box from the cupboard. So this has, well, it had boysenberry tea. I took out the bag and I put it in another bag, and I wanted to use it for storage. I just unlocked my love for boysenberry because my parents got this boysenberry jam, and I like, as soon as I tasted it, I was like, I really love this berry flavor. Um, and what made it even more amazing is when I had it with the Cyreniki, I had apple jam that I made with it too, and that's usually what I like to have with it, and the sour cream. And then I had it with this jam, and it was so delicious. I actually put the jam like towards the back of the fridge because I want to save it for the next time I make them. I'm not sure if, I mean, it's gonna be soon, but not right away, because I just made a batch of other food. It's not the same, but um, I have that, and then my parents have food too, so um, I think maybe in a week or so I'll make it again. But I was, at first I was thinking maybe I could put my jewelry in it, like my larger earrings, because I technically have a little drawer area where I keep them. I got it from Dollar Tree like maybe a couple months ago because I travel and I don't really carry a lot of, well, I do carry a lot of stuff, but at the same time there are certain things that I haven't been carrying, and I do categorize my jewelry for how much I use it. It's mainly the earrings that I um, wear different ones on a daily basis. I keep my necklaces and bracelets on. Sometimes I add more bracelets, but for necklaces, I usually keep the same ones on. And then the smaller earrings are here. So I have other ones, but this isn't like the taller one. There's also something that my parents got from like I think a wedding or like maybe a wedding reception because they got this mini chalice, and I feel like since it's elevated more, I could hang the larger earrings on there. The only thing is that it has a candle inside, so I feel like I'd had to work through that before putting the earrings on. But this is convenient. It's just a shot glass. And so there's some interesting ones. I have, sorry, I don't know if maybe you'd want to see them or not because it might be like, oh, used jewelry or earrings. These are, well, maybe I should have picked up one. I don't know. People are gonna be like, ew. But these are um, spinning wheel earrings, or that is a spinning wheel. This one is a wheat earring that has leaves surrounding it. I got some from a French Etsy shop, so this one, there's like, it's like kind of a chandelier with lava stone at the bottom. Dream catchers, and then they go opposite or the like inwards or outwards. An owl. I have chicken earrings right now. I got it from one of the guild members from the fiber guild that I was in. And this is an interesting one, chicken feet. So then I have some rings in here. Like this is labradorite. And sometimes I will wear rings. I don't wear rings super often. Well, there's one ring that I wear a lot, and it's one that's actually, um, well, it was on sale in an Irish shop, and it has an Irish pearl. So this is labradorite. And I don't know if I want to film my other, oh. So I have about, some of them might have closed up, but there's like 10 piercings on my ears, aside from my industrial. And I don't really fill a lot of them often. So oh, these are like fairy wings that go, like they clip at the top. And then at the bottom, I'm not going to take all of them out, but so I have different beads and they go on my braids. And I like these a lot. I also have others, but these I would say are the main ones that I tend to go for. So sorry if that was gross to you. And the shot glass is just like a souvenir shot glass from DC from when I was in the area or lived in that area, around the area. So I'm gonna get the sewing machine. I don't think I finished what I was saying about this box. Sorry. I feel like I want to put the scrap, like the really small scrap yarn ends fabric in here for when I use it to like make the hearts that I will make in the future. So I made this one. I showed it in the last video, and I might sew maybe a ribbon, but I'll see. Because I also like it as a pin. But the bag is a little older, so I might just put it as a keychain, and I think I'll like that too. And then I also wear these earrings. I have a couple earrings and like, sorry, jewelry that are fun. So these are the leaf ones. Oh, and I did order yarn to yesterday. I didn't do a super large order, but I did do a large order of Ukrainian yarn. I got some for the next project. I got the yellow that I needed because I needed one more yellow for the current sweater that I'm making. I'm not sure if I'm gonna um sorry. I'm not sure if I'm going to cast on right when I get the yarn because I really want to knit the new sweater that Teddy came out with. But I'll see. And then um I got a blue, which I did want to get, but I was close to free shipping, and the shipping cost was really close to like the cost of the yarn. So I ended up just getting the blue. Then down the line, I'm kind of thinking more ahead, but it's like the main yarn that I'm using right now. I have the other yarn, and I think like I can fit the Ukrainian yarn eggs, like put a lot of it in the storage where I have some of the other yarn because I'm switching it out since a lot of it's too hot to knit on at this point. Because right now, like even when I was in, um, well, I wouldn't say the dead of winter in this area, but what would be like the heart of winter in other areas, I was already knitting on thinner yarn, like fingering weight, and this yarn, well, the yarn from Ukraine is hand spun, so I feel like there's a lot more air that gets through, which is definitely a good thing. And even when I'm not in this area, I feel like it's a good thing too because I tend to not like hot yarn. Like it bothers me because I don't like hot weather and I don't like heat. I always have my fan on, and I have that fan on too. So it's definitely a good thing for me. But it's still warm. Like it's not like it's not warm. And I got less yarn. Well, because I didn't need to get all the yarn at once. Because that would just be like a giant box, I would say, or like bag or something that would be shipped to me. And my parents would be like, "What is that?" I'm like, yeah, it's all yarn." I call them eggs because they look like eggs. And oh yeah, my phone is charging. That's what I was like. I kept moving my phone. because I got a book. Surprising. Oh, sounds on. And I was on my YouTube. I don't know if you saw that. Because well, I know this other Ukrainian Etsy shop, and they sell a lot of books. And, what did I get? So I have been wanting a book like this. There was like a language book that was more on the comprehensive side, so that when you are progressing, because music books tend to do this too, where they give you different levels and you're supposed to, well, when I had music lessons, I would have to do those and then practice them at home before actually getting to the other stuff. So what did I get? Let me look at my order. I got a Ukrainian language learning alphabet dictionary book. I like how it gave you a preview of the writing. It was like side to side of like English and Ukrainian, and then it had the pronunciations and the rules of that language. I also, because I tend to just get bags and I put random stuff in it, I just added the Patreon bag, and I figured that would be nice to have. So it comes as a, what is it, like the bag that pulls. So, and the book is Ukrainian for foreigners. So you want to be able to see I got that. And then I'm going to start sewing. The colors for the next project, I really wanted a red and black combination, or a red and dark gray. I'm going to have to see what the colors are when I get them. It's not like they didn't say what the colors were. They definitely said what the colors were, and they show it on their shop. So I feel like I know it'll be something that I could definitely use. I kind of want to make my own pin holder, but I don't know what I would make yet. And I could use scraps for that too. I don't know. And maybe I would use something else for the inside. And I did Excel homework today, like Microsoft Excel, which I didn't mind. Um, Hopefully it didn't take too long to do. Hmm. Oh well. I was thinking I'll leave an opening towards the bottom, and then I would not do like a folded seam or another type of seam. I'm just gonna put it inside out, but I am going to kind of give like a little visual of a thread that'll be at the bottom, and that'll help close up the bottom. You could probably do it another way, but that's what I feel would be that I could do for this project. So I should have left a little space where I started, so I could just not cut it, but I it's okay. Maybe at some points I might pause just because it'll take some time to get through different areas. So I just won't see it, but I just did the bottom and I left a space to for when I'm doing it inside out, putting it inside out. Sorry if it's just me looking down and you can't even see it, but you could hear it. So maybe I should pause it. Maybe I'll pause it going halfway and then I'll unpause it. I think I'll pause it. Okay, the time has come. I ran out of bobbin thread at the bottom, so I have to build that up. And you notice when you run out because it stops stitching. So stop stitching around here. I'm gonna build another bobbin and also stitch the rest of this, or so the rest of it. I didn't finish, but I just built up the bobbin, so I'll put it back in the sewing machine and finish this one. It took me a while to get the bobbin back, and then I had to rethread the sewing machine, but now I could put it inside or right side out. Just checking how the sewing went. And I also didn't want to lose length either. I mean, just in case, but I think it should be fine. I'll re-eye it right after I put it the right side out. Okay, the other project after well, it's technically dark gray and red. I wanted to do a jumper that I have done already. Um, I don't know what the like other things are gonna be because there's gonna be a flower. Because the original color scheme was different than this one. And then I'll iron it so it could even it out. Oh, so the jumper is the Nuna jumper. I'm sorry, that's like a conversation from like 5 minutes ago, or what I mentioned. I I feel like might wanna. Well, I do want to make that one again. Because I don't want to change the size, but I do want to give a little more room in the bust area. So that would be the main thing. And there's a gray that like a lighter gray. I think if I'm not mistaken, it's like a silver gray, if that's what it's listed as. Either way, I could definitely use it. I'm gonna iron this to get the top even. So, um, you'll definitely be able to see it better when I iron it. Because right now it's like kind of frumping out. But it actually feels really cozy because the bed sheet on the other side, and I'm putting it against the sewing machine. I think I'll be able to fit everything in it, which that's kind of fun too. Like with the side going up, but I don't think I'm gonna put it up all the time. But there's definitely gonna be some room. But I also didn't want to suffocate it either. So 36 minutes in, and this is the only thing I did. Um, I'm trying to see what other colors. Do I want to do more pink? Like, oops, I don't think I have a lot of it left. The butterflies, because it's almost like a garden, like a fairy garden, but I don't think I have enough pink or of that one to do that. So it's probably a no. This I kind of like this again. Like I used it for the Hutzel house. Sorry, that's I know it's a lot of scraps. There's some of the fairy one left here. I don't know if it's gonna be too pink. It might be fun. But I'll think about it. Because I have these. It's not gonna be a full one, but I probably have enough. And I was also thinking the green maybe, but the green is like a little. It has like it's like a really deep green, so I'm not sure if I want that. No, or use this. Because I was gonna use it for something, but I'm not gonna use all of it for that thing. So like maybe. And just for reference, I'm starting to cut out the other things. Maybe I should think more and then pause the video. Well, I could also iron this too because um, I want to cut out more things. So these are the things I'm cutting out. I could at least do the circle for the face. And I don't know which one I'm gonna do. And it's interesting with the motanka, whenever like I even like voice it or like say it, I get like energy. And I don't know if like the universe is just like, I know what you're talking about. Um, let's see. For the flower. Well, I could definitely start on the face. At least do the circle. And then I can actually sew on the circle too. So I'm gonna iron. I think I'm gonna maybe I could cut the circle right now. And then I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do the flower in. Because I don't think I'm gonna do red. Um or the cow one I think has, well, it has grass. So I could look at that. I think the pink on pink might be much. Let me pause it. I'm really happy with how it's turning out. I just ironed it. And this is what it looks like. And the inside. I'm still thinking, so I really don't know how far I'm gonna get in this video, but I'm thinking I might use this one. It has a bunch of beehives on it because it's kind of like giving forest. I might use this, but I honestly don't have a lot of it. But I do have a lot of it actually, technically, because I didn't finish that project because it was like coming out really short. Because I just didn't have a lot of fabric to do the length that I wanted. And I have this too. So I think this could be kind of like kitschy. I'm thinking maybe the flower, to be honest, because I haven't seen a color that I wanted to use for the flower. Um, Unless I use this for the flower. I might get that fabric out. This is going to be a lot of maybe like pausing and pondering and cutting like maybe one thing, but I have this side. I think I'm going to put the other side away so I don't um, knit or sew onto it like with the other parts of it. I say put it away. Put it like literally here. But let me get that fabric. Oh, I always press the stop button. I might just say like deciding for this video. Um, and I think I'm gonna do some of it and then show it in the next video. I probably will work on it more, but at least I'll have stuff to put together. Because I know it's like, damn, Adrian, you just filmed almost an hour and you barely did anything. Yeah. Um, but I found stuff. So I was going to recycle this, and it's a lilac bed sheet. So that could be something too. For the flower, I think that could be nice. I also have this now that I'm putting back into the fabric stash. So I could use it for other things because I actually have been enjoying it. Me saying I have been enjoying it, I literally used it for like one thing so far. But do I want the lilac? thinking where I want this. I definitely want it in the um this the project, but I don't know where I want it. So it's kind of getting somewhere. So this I'm going to. I was trying other greens, but the greens were not the greens that I was trying to go for. This is a bright green, like in a different way than the brightness that I was thinking about. Try to hold it. Um, then this green was darker than what I was trying to do. So I'm gonna put stuff away after this video too that I feel like I really won't be using for this project. So it's either this or the lilac for the flower at the top. Actually, or this too for the flower. I could do that, or I could do it for the leaves because this does have green in it. It has different shades of green, so I feel like that's what I could use because I don't have another green that I'd want to use in this project. Um, I'll do the circle for the face. And I kind of did want to add the bees, but I'm still thinking about it. It kind of reminds me of like in the forest and just honey and berries and I don't know. I feel like that would be nice. But I if it blends well I'll add it. Where's that? So there's a couple of triangles. There's three triangles. And I feel like I'll do the leaves as this color since it could go like that. Um, this go now? I'll see if I can fit this, but so far this one will be in it, which is interesting. It's like they're already like, what is it? They already knew each other before because I put them together in the Hutzel house, one bulky Hutzel house. This one I want in here. It's gonna be one of the triangles. Well, since I said that, I guess it's gonna be one of the triangles, or it could be the flower. And then I have the lilac. And the lilac, since it's here, I could use it as um, the flower. So just to say that that's what it is, but I'm making it into a sewing machine cover. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry it was another video of me not getting super far with what I'm doing, but eventually it gets somewhere and it's fun to do the videos. I'll see you next time. I didn't want to say video too many times, but I did.